Hello everyone. We are going to get started today warming up from the chair, and if you have a band, go ahead and get a band that is of medium tension. We're not going to go too easy to start and we're not going to go too heavy to start, so something right in the middle. And if you don't have a band, that's okay. You can just do all these same actions without it. So we'll begin, if you do have a band, at the ankles. And we're going to sit up nice and tall in the chair, shoulders are back and down, and we're just going to take a small step touch to the side. We'll do about 20 of these. Really feel the hips wake up. You're right up on that tippy toe. 10, 15, 16, step big out to the side. Excellent. Okay, now take a squat stance. So separate your feet as much as you need to come out of the chair. We're really going to push the ankles into this band. Push that big toe down. Feel like you've got some strong arches happening in your shoes here. Okay, press the ankles out, press the knees out a little bit, stand up and sit down. You can reach the arms out in front of you. If that helps, really push into your heels. And at the top of the squat, squeeze your glutes. And breathe. We're going to do about 10 of these. I think that's 10. Let's just do one more just in case I counted wrong. Very good. Okay, now take your band and bring it above the knee. The big toes come together. And we're going to push the knees out as much as you can, really feeling the hips. Again, you can do this with no band and still feel like your hip muscles kick in with this action. 5, sitting up nice and tall. 6, 7, 8. Let's do 10 more. Let's get a nice burn in these hips. I hope you're playing some good music right now. Something that makes you want to move. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and there we go, 20 of those. Now set up again for squat stance. Heels are nice and heavy. Knees are pushing into the band this time. Let's reach the arms up here. See if you can get these arms all the way up. Maybe even give it just a little bit of a stretch. Pull one arm up and over, get a stretch. And let's keep the arms right by the ears if possible. Push your knees out, push into your heels. We'll do 10 squats out of the chair like this. Good. 3. At the top, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your thighs. 6, 7, 8, sitting all the way back into the chair. 9, reach your arms up. And 10 of those. Okay, now we're going to wake up the abs a little bit, really focus on your thighs. We can stay banded if you've got your band. Kick a leg out, and every time you kick the leg out, sit tall, maybe lean back a little bit, feel your stomach, but really feel your thighs contract. Maybe one more on each leg, and then we'll go both legs at the same time. We're going to hold on to the chair, lift the legs up. Now you really feel the stomach muscles. Kick both legs out if you can. Squeeze your thighs. 3, we'll just do 10, 4, 5, 6, this is actually pretty hard, 7, 8, 9, and there's 10 of those. Okay, let's take this band off now. You should be warmed up through the legs and the hips for sure. I'll throw that over here. We'll come to the back of the chair, and I've got a towel here today because we're going to do a forearm plank on the chair. So if your chair isn't padded and you want a cushion or a towel, make sure to have that. We'll do some downward dog here. So stepping back, lean over, hinge over at the hips. See if your head can come through the arms and just get that stretch through the sides of your back into your lats. And then big inhale, come up, Pop up onto the toes, squeeze out the calves, and sink down again. Get the stretch. We'll hold here. You can let your head kind of hang down if that feels good. And we're gonna do that one more time. Pop up onto the toes, squeeze the calves, and drop the chest down. Be gentle here with your shoulders. Don't force anything. Feel the stretch in your body. Hold it and breathe. Okay, nice job. 5-minute warm up. We're ready to get started. We're starting today with a squat that's called a pause squat. So we're gonna hold the bottom of the squat for 3 seconds. We'll do 3 little pulses when we're at the bottom of the squat, and we're gonna go for 15 reps. So take your stance, feet about hip width, toes turned out a little bit maybe, shoulder blades back and down. Sink into your range of motion, whatever it is, and then stay here for 1, 2, and 3. Drive up, repeat. 1, 2, 3. Good, 1, 2, and 3. Push your bum forward at the top. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. 5, that is 5 reps. 6, do not rush out of the bottom here. 7, little pulse, push the knees out. 8, you're gonna get a real burn in the legs. 9, 10, doing great. 11, hope you picked a weight that was challenging enough for you. If you want to work harder, lift heavier. And one more time. 1, 2, and 3, and that is 15 pause squats. Very good. We're moving along to a seated back row. We're gonna go 10 rows alternating arms, and then we're gonna go 10 double arm rows. Choose a weight that works for your back. I'm not going super heavy, only because I'm teaching multiple classes a day right now. I hope you're pushing yourself. If I was doing this workout 100% for me, I'd probably row a lot more than 10s, because the back and the biceps are very, very strong. Okay, we're sitting in the chair. I'll sit to the side here so you can see my posture. We're gonna hinge over at the hips, but we're gonna keep that chest sticking outward. Row one arm, so I'm pulling back through the right, squeezing the right side of my back. Row the other. 2, 3, keep that chest out. 4, good, and don't shrug the shoulders. 5, really feel the shoulder pull over. 6, and pull downward. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's do doubles for 10. So we pull both elbows back, feel that crack in the back, pause. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If it feels good to look up. 7, you can look forward. 8, 9. Ooh, that is 10. Okay, very good. We're gonna go into a bicep curl. We're gonna sit in V-sit in the chair, so that activates your core. And then we're gonna add bicep curls to that. If you need to adjust your weight for your bicep curl, go ahead and switch your weights now. We're gonna sit right to the edge of the chair, let the arms hang down along the sides, and then pick up the legs and tighten up through the belly. From here, turn your grip out. Keep your elbows close to the side of the body, and we'll add our curl. 2, 3. Remember, you do not have to bring the hand all the way to the shoulder. You can stop right there. 4. Just keep your chest up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's hit 12. If you're done at 10, if you're absolutely done at 10, you can be done at 10. If you've got a couple more, we'll do it right there. Very good. Okay, that is done. Now we're coming into a plank, so we're gonna work a little bit more abs, and we're going to add some leg lifts, focusing in on the glute. So making sure you've got a little bit of padding if your chair is hard, taking the elbows directly underneath the shoulders, and then setting up your torso. If you think you're sloping in the back, you gotta fix that. I hope you have a mirror You can take a look. Now take your left leg and float it and pulse this leg so it's up and down, very small, 3, but really strong in the glute. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, we'll take the other leg. Bring it up, squeeze the glute. 1, 2, lift your gaze. 3, tighten your stomach. 4, 5, tighten your glute. 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, that's actually very challenging. 10. If that was really hard to lift your leg and you just want to keep both feet down next time, by all means, go ahead and do that. Okay, we're going to do it again. Set number 2, pause squats. Choose a nice heavy weight that challenges your legs. Bring the shoulder blades back and down. Find your stance for you, and let's squat. 1, 2, 3, drive through the heels, squeeze the glutes at the top. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. There we are at 5. Don't lose your focus. Squeeze your thighs. 7, 8. Powerful little move here. 9, 10. Okay, almost there. Hang tight. 11, 12. Breathe. 13, 14, and we are done that at 15. Okay, coming to the chair, taking a seat. We are going to do alternating back rows and then doubles. If your first set felt easy and you could have done it for days, then I want you to grab a heavier weight. Getting right onto the edge of the chair, taking the shoulder blades back and down, puff your chest, hinge at your hips. Let's row one arm, flex your back, row the other arm. 2, 3, keep that gaze up. 4, stick out the chest. 6, 7, hold it there long enough. 8, that you know you're focusing on the right spot. 10. Okay, now 10 together. 1, 2. This is where when people go into a 2-arm row, 3, they will oftentimes bring the shoulders to the ears. And I don't want you to do that. 5. Keep the shoulders down your back. 6. Feel that the shoulder blades are coming together. 7. 8. Ooh, you should definitely feel your back. 9. And that is 10. Okay, switching your weight if you need a little bit of a lighter weight now. We're gonna move to V-sit bicep curls. Okay, so abs, low back, and biceps. Get right onto the edge of your chair. Lean back, keep your chest up, bring the legs up if you can. Turn your grip outward, keep your elbows close. Let's do 12. 2, maybe lift the chin. 3, 4, 5. Keep those elbows close to your body the whole time. 6, 7. Straighten the arms at the bottom if you can. 8. So all the way down. 9, 10. 2 more. 11. And donezo. There we go. 12 of those. Okay, moving to plank and glutes. If lifting the leg is too much, just hold the plank. Just try to stay in a solid plank the whole time. Get your elbows right underneath your shoulders. You can allow the hips to drop, then fix that, connect to the abdominal muscles here, and hold that position. Let's take the right leg up this time, and we'll squeeze for 2, 3, 4, focus on your glute. 5, straighten the leg. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, tight, tight abs. Left leg comes up. 1, 2, 3. Do not bend that knee. 4. It's so easy to do that. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that's actually very difficult. Okay, so we have 2 exercises. We have 2 exercises? Yeah, we're going to do a shoulder focus and we're going to do a jump focus. The jump today, I've planned jump lunges, which looks like get into lunge, jump and switch. Ooh, it's definitely unstable. Use a chair. If you feel like it's too much in the knees, do more of a scissor jump where we just stay up nice and tall. We jump like this and we don't sink into it too much. If you don't want anything to do with that and you prefer just a small jump squat like this, you can do that instead, okay? You could also jog on the spot. Lots of options. Let's do 20 jump lunges if possible, or pick another option. We sink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Did I say we were doing 20? We're doing 20. I didn't go all the way down. Some days I tap my back knee to the ground, and some days I don't feel like I have it. If you've got that full range of motion, I want you to do that, obviously. Okay, now a little bit of shoulder focus. I'm gonna go with my very, very lights, just because I'm always babying a left shoulder issue. You do not need super heavy for this. We're gonna do 5 front raises with a half range of motion. So this is the first exercise. Very small, 5 of those. Then we hinge over and we come into that scarecrow position and we focus on the rotator cuff. So we rotate the hands, we keep the elbows up high, and we do 5 of these. So maybe just try these movements out with your weight. I'll give you a moment to decide if you're holding the right weight. We'll do 5 of each times 2, so we hit 20 total reps. Okay, everybody ready? Standing up tall. Bring the arms into that front arm raise. So we come to shoulder height and then lower down just to the halfway point and back up for 1 and 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, hinge over. Pull your elbows out to the side like a scarecrow. Keep them there. Rotate, bring your hands up. Pause here. 1. Bring them down, lift them up. 2. We keep the elbows up in between. 3. And lots of rotator cuff here. 4. You feel the back of your shoulder. 5. Okay, lower that and stand up. Bring your arms back to front position. Lower halfway down and up. 1. Lift your chin. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring it down. Hinge over. Elbows. Now rotate. 1. Your wrist should be in line with your elbow. 2. It should not be in here. Back up. 3. Wrist is neutral. 4. Oh my gosh, that's done. 5. Okay, I like that. Beautiful shoulder work, not too heavy, very tiring. Let's go jump lunges or squat jumps or jogging, whatever you want to do. Everybody, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, breathe. Back to shoulders. Adjust your weight if you need to. If it was too heavy and you didn't have good form, or if it was too light and you didn't feel anything, go ahead and adjust. Okay, feet can be right together if you want. Shoulder blades back and down. Arms up to shoulder height. Hold them here. Lower to half. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring them all the way down, hinge over, elbows, maintain those elbows, rotate, 1, 2, be strict with this, 3, people always drop the elbows here, 4, and that's 5 of those. Stand up tall, bring it back to shoulder height, lower half, 1, 2, really feel the front of your shoulder, 3, 4, and 5. Bring it down, pull your elbows, rotation. Take a look, where is your dumbbell in space? Make sure it hits the right spot, hold it, 3, hold it, 4, that's the hard part, last one, 5, very good. You don't want to go fast with that one. Okay, that's our standing work. Nice job, everyone. Back and bis and legs and shoulders and jumps. We're going to make our way now to the mat. We're going to hit some chest and some lower back. We're going to do a single push-up to 2 lower back extensions. Okay, begin from the floor. So this is considered, what do they call this? Forgetting the name. Basically, you're lying on the ground. Release. It's called a release push-up, a hand release push-up. That's what they call it at CrossFit. So we're down on the ground. Pick your hands up. Release. Put your hands down. Push your knees and lift the body off the ground nice and evenly. Okay, 1 push-up, and it can be from toes or from knees. Come down nice and evenly and strong. And then we're going to go 2 lower back extensions. So keep your feet down. Lift the chest. Come down. Do it again. Lift the chest. Now push up. Push your knees. Tighten your belly. Good. 2 lower back. Keep your feet down. 1 and 2. Good. Push. 1 and 2. Let's get to 10 of these. Pushing up, lower back, 1 and 2. This is 5. 1 and 2 for 6. 1 and 2 for 7. Hand release right here, 2 low back, drive up 8, low back, drive up 9, into the low back, you got this, and that is 10. Okay, take a child's pose after that. Let's round the back. Give yourself a moment. We're going to add a little bit of a tricep focus as well. We'll just stay in locust position, which is a lower back lift, and then we're going to lift straight arms up. So a straight arm tricep lift. Now if you want to, this can be weighted. I would grab very, very light weights if you want to try it weighted, or maybe you just want to try the first set without weight. I'll leave that up to you. I'll let you decide. Just so you can kind of figure out what this is. This is our locust position. We're going to have either body weight or holding very small dumbbells as you bring your arms up and down 10 times. Okay? So if you are going to use dumbbells, this is what it looks like. Everybody ready? Inhale, lift into locust pose. Bring the arms up. And then move your arms up and down with me, straight arms. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that's it, just 10. Nice. It's a nice little combo with the push-ups, don't you think? Okay, let's do our second set here of hand release push-ups. We begin with the hands by the chest. Okay, you can be very close in the grip or you can be a bit wider. I'll leave that up to you. I'm going to try pushing from the toes on this set. Big push off the ground, tighten up your stomach. Lower back down evenly, keep the feet down, go 2 low back extensions. Okay, push up off the floor, strong, stable. 2 low back. Rep 2. 2 low back. 3, we're going to 10. Let's get this in here. 4. 5. 6. Keep strong. If you started on toes, 7. And you need to switch to the knees to keep your form. That's okay. Okay, just keep the form. 9. And 1 more, everyone. You can do it. 2 in the back. Holy moly. Okay, bring your hands out in front for a moment. Just rest your chin and then bend your knees. Keep your hip flexors pushing down. If this feels very, very tight, you can kind of just move the legs, kick the legs, but focus on keeping that lower back, the hip flexors pushing into your mat, and try to relax the lower back. Okay? If things feel really loose and you want to sway from side to side, we can sway from side to side. Okay? And breathe. Oh, big breath. I'm just going to give our lower back a rest, our triceps a rest, before we go into locust with 10 straight arm tricep lifts. Make sure we're ready for this. Okay, if you're using your dumbbells, just scoop your hands underneath them. Our palms are up to the ceiling. Okay, on your next inhale, bring your chest up and bring your thighs up. And now lift the arms as high as you can, and let's bring them up and down. 1. The rest of the body just stays where it is, nice and strong. 3, 4, and the arms just come up and down, small range. 7, 8, not too fast. And we're done. That's 10. Very good. Let's push back from this position and round the back again. So knees together, forehead downward. Stretch that low back out. And then we'll swing around, we'll come to seated. We have time in our workout to add a few roll-ups. We've definitely done a lot of abdominal work today. So great job. We hit the V-sit, we hit the planking. Nice lower back extensions. Take a moment here and stretch your hamstrings. So we're sitting up on the sitting bones, trying to straighten out the legs. If sitting tall pulls your hamstrings, stay here. Okay, if leaning and hinging at the hips with a long spine brings you into the hamstring stretch, just make sure you're not hunching the back. Hug your stomach muscles in, close your eyes, and give your hamstrings a moment to stretch. Okay, so our roll-ups, we're gonna do 10 of these. I like to throw these in fairly often. It's a great test of strength. We want to roll up without pulling the legs off of the mat, okay, or using the legs to get up. If you need to use an elbow to get up, use an elbow, okay? Come down as slowly as you can. We're just going to do 1 set of 10. We're going to add lots of stretching in between. We're going to move slow and focused. All right, so as you come to lie down on the mat, do this slowly with the belly button in. You're exercising here, you're challenging yourself here. Be focused in the belly. Take an inhale as you come down, reach your arms back, and then as you exhale, sit up again. Make sure you can do it with control. If you can't, you're using an elbow to help. As you get here, sit tall, reach, and then exhale, take your fold, keep your spine long. All right, come back down very slowly, that is 1. Inhale, reach over the head, and exhale, sit up with control. Keep your feet down. Big inhale, stretch your body here, arch the lower back, and then take your hamstring stretch. 2. Reach. Exhale, sit up. If you are using an elbow to assist you, alternate the arm you use. 3. Okay, so maybe you assist with your right elbow. 4. And when you come up again, you assist with the other elbow. 5. Okay. You're as focused on the strength in your belly as you are in the stretch in the hamstrings. So your sit up tall here is important. Try to arch your back and then hinge with long spine. 6. Keep going. 7. Moving with the breath. 8, maybe noticing that you get a little bit stretchier with every repetition. Inhale, exhale up. Might get a little more tired in the belly with every repetition. 9. That's okay. We have 1 more to go. You've got this. And there we go. There's 10 roll-ups. Nice work today. Let's take a moment to stretch out the hips before we finish. I'm going to go into that sloppy cross leg. I've got my left shin in front of my right, and I have my left foot right in the middle of the mat. Try to sit up tall. Lean yourself forward, and hopefully you feel this as a stretch in this front leg. So for me, it's that left leg that's in front. I'm feeling the left hip. Take a moment here, close your eyes and just rest. We did a lot of squats. So you want to stretch out the hips after that. Got some beautiful hamstring stretching in there today. Now with my left leg forward, I can walk away from that leg, so I can walk my hands to the right and I can get a little deeper into that hip. Adding a nice little twist. And then we'll come back through center and we'll sit up and we'll switch sides. Take the right or take your other shin in front. Foot, ankle is flexed. Foot's in the middle of the mat. Look for length in your spine and then come over. And as soon as you feel your right hip, relax. Don't try to keep reaching in deeper. Just hold. Close the eyes. Find your breath. You're trying to breathe in and out through the nose if possible. And you're looking to feel that now in the other hip. If you want to walk away from the leg, I'm walking left with my right leg forward, getting a little twist. Breathe with that. People often skip the stretch. It's so important. And when you've been working out and you're this warm at the end of a workout, it really is the best time to just sit and hold in some tight spots. I'm going to leave it there today with everyone. If you want to take any other stretches that you know your body needs, please go ahead and do that. Thanks for joining me today. Have a great day.